Right, so here we are. Let's launch up Minecraft and we'll be off. Gonna be playing the create mod today. Right. Let's just should be up very soon. Just give me one moment of closing all the stuff that I don't need open right now. So we'll just minimize. What else? Let's minimize all of this. Minimize. Yep, that do and that. In fact, I can close a few things here. I think I've accidentally tried to open cheat engine there. Speaking of which, last live stream was pretty fun. Did a whole cheat engine on Carlson. Still need to upload the whole VOD for that, and then delete it. Off my computer. Right, let's have a look. There we are, it's starting up now. I'll quickly let OBS capture onto that. There we go. We should be good to go, there we are. Right. So we'll start up a new creative world, and we'll just go from there. Any suggestions I'm fully open to. Right, here we are. Oh. And we'll just create this. And we'll just make this a super flat. Presets, we'll change it to a desert biome. Just like 120 times sandstone. Yeah, we'll just do sandstone. That should work. Yep, there we are. And create new one. Oh, we didn't disable villages and stuff. Oh well. Should be fine. Right. Um. As we can see, there's a slight problem here. Let's just create a new world. Let's do that. Load up Twitch. There we are. Right. We'll delete this. We'll create a new world. Create mod test world. Stream. And here we are. Don't generate structures. Oh yeah, you can stack dimensions. We'll just try this out, why not? Be fun. The end. Let's stack the end. We'll put it on top. There we are. That'll be fun. We'll make it loop as well. So there's no real beginning and no real end. Right, while it's generating, I'm gonna go do something. I'll be back in a minute. And we're back, right. So. There we are, we have nothing to worry about here now, so that's all good. We can just sort of mess around. So we've got the crate and the immersive engineering mod as well as a couple of others. I don't think there's a way to check what ones you have. No, there isn't. But yeah. Nonetheless, we do have a couple of mods enabled. So, we're going to the crate mod, and we're just going to want, like a piston extension pole. We'll get some shafts, because, I mean, they're very useful. We'll even get a creative motor for now at the very least, and then we can always change it out later for something else. This is a 1.16 version, so there might be stuff that's been added in that I don't know about yet. But, that's fine. Trying to think what else we could use. We'll check here, eh? Be a little bit easier to see on the just enough items. And I'm pretty sure it's just enough items. Schematic cannon. Ah, let's go there. Oh, right, yeah. I've seen that. Sure, I'll get some cogwheels, why not? Yeah. Large cogwheel, we'll put these up here. Adjustable chain gear shift, creative motor. We'll get some gear shifts. Clutch a gear shift. What's this again? In case chain drive. Maybe we can use that, but not right now. Where's the where's the rotating thing? Mechanical mixer. Oh right, okay, that's what that does. Don't need anything like that. Here we are. A bearing, some bearings. Mechanical bearing. Move structures using the mechanical bearing. When receiving rotational force, it will assemble into a rotating contraption. Yeah, there we are. We'll make like a secret door with that or something. A linear chassis. That's unusual. Sticker. Stickers are ideal for redstone controlled block attachment. Oh, well that's kind of cool. Yeah, we can use some stickers, why not? We'll probably want a screwdriver as well. The engineer's screwdriver, which we'll just put up here. And the goggles from the create mod. We're also probably going to want the wrench. Mechanical wrench. Yeah, just wrench. What else? Trying to think. Redstone links don't go amiss, really. Just a redstone link. Of course, we're going to want some redstone as well, etc., etc. There we are. An iron drill head. But you know what? We can experiment with that later. But until then, I do not care. We'll get some wire connectors. Some redstone wire. So this is all about some engineering stuff. Maybe placed on a creative motor. Preferably not facing that way. That's what we can use that for. And then say we want to run a mechanical bearing straight into it. Now what allows this to move is my question. Do we need some sort of redstone signal? It does take rotational force to do it, I know that much. Let's ponder it. No it doesn't. Oh, now it does. Right, it's got to be a certain force. So we can do 1 RPM, and that'll work. 16,384 SU. So this is stress units. So this is like how much stress it puts on the whole system. Evidently, not that much. Now, what happens if we attach blocks to this? So, oh, well, I forgot. Completely forgot that that's what happens. Right, let's just put a clutch in here. Will it just rotate? Yeah, it will. Right, let's get some super glue. Now see if this works. Perfecto! So this is just gonna rotate it like... Now, I'll tell you what, this should still work. So if we just put a big floor here, with a very large... Yeah, that's just gonna... Yeah, okay. And then just try this out. Quickly increase the rotational force around about... Yeah, 24, why not? And I didn't super glue them together, what am I thinking? Oh look, there's the end! Gotta love it when the end is just above you. Let's just try this out, shall we? Well, I suppose that made quite an impression in the land. I'll be back in just 1 moment. And we are back. So, here we are. So, we've put a clutch in our system so we can control it. Now, of course we can go experiment with some other types of doors, so if we just speed this up a little bit, we'll just get a different speed. Oh, well, that's interesting. Well, moving swiftly on from that. Let's take a look at some other stuff that we can do. So if we have a piston, mechanical piston, mechanical piston, there we are, a sticky mechanical piston, exactly what we want. We'll replace this with, super glue, why not? And we've got a lot of mechanical stuff here. Anyway, so if we want to make like a secret in the floor, this is like what? So we should be at Y 120. So this is Y 100, we'll say. So if we place this at Y99, we're going to want quite a few extension poles down the back. So from 100 you minus 20 and you get 80. There we are, that's 80. Now if we just quickly grab this, get an extension pole, let me just let this go all the way down. So that's that. What is this? Is this just showing us where we need to put this up? Oh, right, that's just what shows up in the F3 menu. Now, if we wanted to just push a block just all the way up, we'll quickly get a motor, which will be on the same level as this. And here we are. And now we're going to put down a creative motor right here. So we're going to grab our creative motor, place it down. We're also going to get a clutch, no, not a clutch, a gear shift. And we're going to feed it some power. So there's that. Now if we just do F3 and N, we can move forward and do F3 and N again. Here we are, now we can access the back of this. We'll do it like 64 RPM. And then this will just go straight into that. And there we are. This should push all the way up to the surface. Oh, it's 1 over. So we need to remove one extension pole from the end. So if we just flick this over back, and okay, we're gonna need to do that. And then technically we can just do that. Now if I want to go up, I could just press that R. Wait a minute. Because of Minecraft being so specific with the axes, yeah, there we are. that works. Now if we just fly ahead and we put down a lever right here and we go under it and we put down a redstone link like so, and then when we put down this redstone link we'll put it onto redstone for frequency 1, and this is set to transmit mode. So now it's on transmit mode, we can cover this back up and then go back down to the bottom. And now is there a T flip-flop or something, or a flip-flop? No flip-flops. Ah well. Maybe under T? T. Nah, we're not going to find anything under that. So we're just going to have to make it ourselves with the little redstone stuff. So right here we'll make a T flip-flop piston. We'll just use a regular piston for this because they have better mechanics for making T flip-flops. We'll make it a sticky piston. And there we are. And it'll push a redstone block. And in fact, we'll grab some of these as well. They might be useful there. It'll push a redstone block out, and we'll put a redstone link on the back of this. Put it into receive mode. You can tell it's in receive mode with a little white thing around it. But of course, when you've got a block above it, it just covers it. And then we'll do this. Now we can also... Could have sworn there was a way to switch hotbars. I just can't remember how. Oh man, that's a bit of a annoying thing. Hotbar swapper. There we are. We can swap our hotbars around and stuff. And it's all fun. Right, anyway. We'll just have that there. And now, if we put a lever right not a lever, sorry, a button. We want a button. We'll make it a birch button. That's a jungle button. Birch button, just so it blends in with the sandstone a little bit better. And if we just bring ourselves into here. Why can't we crawl? Oh, there we are. Oh, never mind, we're not. Are we crawling? Nope, we're not crawling. Let me just do like this, and then we go back to our original hotbar. There we are. And then we just go like that. Ah, but we don't want it in receive mode. What are we doing? There we are. And then we just go in here. We cover it up. And now, if you stand right here. Oh, wait. What's it called again? Mono. Nope. So. I hate that. Don't do that. Don't stop. Don't do that. It's terrifying. Literally, just makes me want to cry. Yeah, it's fun. Just being scared shitless. Amazing. Just pulling up the stream on the screen here. Just one sec. Then we started streaming 72 minutes ago. That's interesting. Wow, that's real interesting, that is. Right, so... Trying to think, what do we want? We want a T flip-flop. But how are we going to do, like, a T flip-flop? With a button. So it's going to push the block, and then we don't want to pull it back. I know there's a very easy method, I just can't remember what it is. Just one moment. And we're back, so let's take a look. So if we just have this enter another circuit, which will then... Yeah, we'll do that, so we'll have it like enter... Let's have it enter a monostable circuit back here. So this will just push a block up, make a little hole for it. And this will be a repeater going into it. So if we just press C, press 1, and then we have a repeater run. Wrong one. Yeah, it's 3. Have a repeater running into it from here. In fact, you know, I'm going to put all like the regular redstone stuff down here, and then I'm going to put some massive engineering mod stuff in a different hotbar, etc., etc., and just have it like that. I think it'd be easier that way. I'll treat this as redstone stuff because it doesn't have any other uses, and this is technically create stuff. Same with this and this. So it's pretty much all create stuff, really, isn't it? You'll have 2 rows of create stuff, eh? Each one will have sandstone blocks in there. And we'll put a wrench on each one as well. There we are. There we are. And there we are. This is for a massive engineering, it does need a wrench. There we are. Now, we can just put our redstone link down right here on frequency redstone. And put it onto receive mode. And then this will let out a 1-tick pulse into here. Now if we just cover this up, and then hit this button. There we are. And then if we just fly up to here, replace this with a button, and put it over to... Instead of having that there, actually, let's have it someplace else. Where does this block go, it's like this block right here. There it is. So I'll put this like here. Put the redstone link right here. With a frequency of redstone in the first slot. We stand right here. And I'm going to change this block to something else actually. So if we get some red sandstone or something. Red sandstone. Smooth red sandstone, because that's just nice. There we are. Then we can hit this. Fall down with it. Fun! See, it's fun. So yeah. There we are, basically. So it's pretty cool. So what else do we do? I mean, we can go explore the end and just have a little mess around with the immersive portals mod. So I believe we have remote welded it, don't we? Yeah, we do. Slash up 100 and I feel like we need to do that again, but like with 75. And here we are. We've just transported into the end. Imagine playing a normal Let's Play with one of these. This would be just insane. See this? See this? It's so strange. Why? And then watch. If you go up here, it's just void. So just give us a sec. I'll keep looking at this. If we go into here, I think we might hit the void. Not 100% sure though. We're just going into nothingness. Slash up 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Yeah, we're just going into literal nothingness. It's fine. Now we're back in the end. It's so strange. And look, the world actually generates below us. Then we move into the overworld, and look, you can still see all of our contraptions over there. Then we move into the overworld, and we go underneath the ground. There's the nether. So look, here's the nether right here. How, like, weird is that? Wow. It's so strange. Yeah, look, here it is. That easy. What? That easy. That bloody easy. And if you want to actually get there legit, so if you're in like survival or something, you just mine down, you'll eventually find this. Which, I don't know whether, wait, can this be broken in survival? Oh, well, need to give yourself a diamond pickaxe. Slash give AP diamond pickaxe. Enchantments. I know they changed it before. I don't like how they changed it, but I guess it makes sense. Does it actually work? Yeah, it works. No, it doesn't. What? What is... Okay, so this uses the old MBT tags. Thank goodness for that. And... But no, it can't use the old MBT tags, otherwise it... ID 14 level. I'm just guessing this, by the way. 10 nothing. Yeah, it uses the new MBT tags definitely. Enchantments ID efficiency level 10. Does that give us an efficiency? Yeah, there we go, efficiency 10. Yeah, so you can break this and it works perfectly fine. Apart from when you... Okay, yeah, so it like blends in. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? That was completely my bad. Yeah. That's interesting. Let's try and find where we died now, shall we? Why am I just automatically moving forward? Oh, right, I think caps lock is auto run. Strange, but I mean, okay, sure. Why not? There it is. And here we are. Just find my big hole. Well, that didn't sound right, did it? Gotta grab. What is this? Oh, right, it's something that lets you get all your items back slowly but surely. Oh, it actually preserves your inventory, so it gives you it all back in the exact way that it should be. That's great. Yeah, that's amazing. So look, everything's exactly how it was, I think. Don't quote me on that, though. Or at the very least, very close. No. It's not exactly the same at all. It's kind of close. Some things were in the correct places, but not enough to the point where I'd be like, yeah, that's great. It's like, it's decent. Cool concept, though. Very cool concept. Um... So, yeah. Wait a minute, what happens if we just stand on this and just... Oh, we can actually get hit by... Oh. Okay, let's set this to a bit of a more manageable speed. 32. Oh, it doesn't, like, fling us. Comes pretty close to, though. We're just getting pummeled. Amazing. What happens if we just line up a ton of blocks here? Just like a crap ton of blocks just all over the place. Then we just go... Oh. Honestly, I don't know what I was expecting. We can use the specialized gear shift. Sequenced, that's the one. Put that here. Let's see. Go on to 3. There we are. Now we can use the sequenced gear shift. Now there's a way that you open the UI in this, and I can't fully remember. That is so cool. So, relay rotation by following a timed list of instructions. Right click on it to open. Okay, right. I think it has to be an empty hand then. Yeah, it does. 10, 90 degrees, end. Well, it turns 90 degrees. What if I say like 124 degrees? 120? Yeah, that's not 120 degrees. Oh, but yeah, actually it might be. What about 100? Does it go slightly over? Yeah, it does. 95 degrees. Now, what I don't understand is, why does it stop before when it's going on the clockwise areas, and then goes slightly above? That's not 90 degrees. 10 like 81, and then we'll do like 90 or something. We can also go show off something that was shown off with the stream. I'll quickly launch another instance of Minecraft. Actually, how much CPU is this taking up? I assume it's taking up a fair amount. If it's taking up RAM even. If it's taking up like too much RAM, then I'll just have to like close this instance and then open the other, which is fine. I mean, don't see that as too much of an issue if you ask me. Just be a little bit different. Yeah, it is taking quite a bit, so we're just gonna have to quit out of Minecraft and then launch a different instance. So here we are. Quick and fuck. Yeah, we're just gonna have a black screen for the next little bit. I think I can see some artifacts on the stream. Sorry if you can see those, by the way. While I'm at it, I might as well move the mouse and keyboard over to the other side of the screen, so then you can actually see the chat. Oh wait, that's gonna be overlapping right with the Twitch chat, isn't it? Yeah, it will be. Let's just quickly have a look at this. Chat, where's chat? That's still overlapping. So if we just move keyboard away from chat a little bit more, move the mouse closer to it as well. Let me just get a setup like this. Oh, that looks awful. That looks better. We're just having a little bit of fun. I mean, usually I wouldn't do it quite like this, but I mean, that is more than good enough. And that should be fine. We just quickly test the chat out, and we'll see. So we lock the mouse and keyboard in place, as well as the chat again. And we close that. There we are. And this is gonna capture Minecraft. Let's take a look. Is that what it's doing? Yes, it is. So here we are. We're on Minecraft now. Again, this is a different Minecraft, by the way. This is just for the, this is for some contraptions that I used to make. And honestly, I managed to make a, was it quintuple? I think it was quintuple piston extender. So that'll be pretty fun to have a little mess around with. Let's have a look. Yeah, here it is. This is the wrong one, but this is just a proof of concept. So if you click this, get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 piston extension. We close it, and we get a 5 piston retraction. So if we just do slash tick rate 10, which is half the tick rate, then we see it go. And then we see how everything works. Now, of course, this is kind of hard to follow because everything's kind of just happening with no explanation. So here we see the pistons are pushed into a place of like where they need to be, like before the repeaters are put there. So the repeaters power and then the pistons push into place, meaning instant extension for every possible place. If we just set it to 5, that's a little bit more manageable. Now, we're going to flick this lever, and we're going to see all of them retract. Now, this one pulls it in, this one pulls it in, this one pulls in, and this is coming from the redstone on the other side. Now, this is when we start using the observers, as you can see. And then that last retraction there is done. Now, you'll notice that last retraction looked pretty weird. And the reason why it looked so weird is not because all of the observers had already been pushed down. Nothing could have happened. So what did happen was an observer underneath the floor was activated at a pretty precise time. At exactly 4, 8, 16, 24, 30. No, not 30. 16, 24. I counted that wrong, didn't I? Because I was counting in 8s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28 ticks after the entire thing. So this activates 28 ticks after. So it takes 28 ticks for a full retraction. Well, we'll say 30 ticks because of the 2 tick piston delay. And this is the exact same thing, only I've introduced a little XOR gate over here, or an XOR, or an exclusive OR, whichever one you call it, whichever one you want to call it. Doesn't really bother me too much. No, so if you know what an exclusive OR gate is, it's just, I'll demonstrate right now. So if we just, / pause 1, / pause 2, / set. Thanks. So if we take a look here, we've got a little plan. Now, how to build a XOR in Minecraft is just this. So we're going to place down, what is it? Yeah, I thought it was redstone torches. Redstone torch here, and here. And we're going to have this. And right here, we're going to have a redstone torch right here, which has this and this. Then we're going to put redstone torches on either end of these. And we're going to put 2 blocks just above each redstone torch, with a piece of redstone in the middle. And this is basically how that works. So if you look over here, you will see that's exactly how this one's built. Now, the way that this works, I'll show you it right now, is so we've got our 2 inputs coming around the back here. So this is this is the input from the left, this is the input from the right side. Well, left, right, left if you're looking from the back, and right if you're looking from the front. It's going to have 2 separate inputs here. This one's for the left, this one's for the right. So if we turn this one on, we get an output. We switch it off, we get we get no output, so no power. Switch the right one on, we get an output. Switch it off, we don't get anything. We switch both of them on though, and we get no output. Now that's what an XOR is, an exclusive OR. It's only when one or the other is on, not when both of them are on. An OR gate, just a regular OR gate, is just literally this. It's just this. So if you just feed this around the back. So when you turn it on, well, actually, it would be like this. So we'll just bring this up a little. Yeah, right. So right here, we've got 2 levels. So we switch this one on, we get an output. We switch this one on, we get an output. There's both of them on, we still get an output. That's what an OR gate is. Now an AND gate is rather similar. In fact, I can make an AND gate out of this. It's just this. That's an AND gate. Well, kinda. Ah, wait. Now it's an AND gate. So if we have both outputs off, we get no output. We put one output on, we get no output. One output on, we get no output. Put both on, and we get an output. Now that's an AND gate, because both of them are on, so now we get an output. And that's similar to an XOR, only it's reversed. And that's why you need to know those 2 gates. Those 2 gates help you understand why an XOR work. And those 2 gates are also very important in and of themselves as well. So yeah, it's kind of cool. So using that, we can now understand why an XOR can be very desirable. So with an OR gate, I'll explain here, we're using this door, which uses an XOR. Now with this door, if we used an OR gate, as soon as you flick this and have the retraction, so there we go, there's a retraction. Now, if we go to the other side and we were wanting to close this, we wouldn't be able to, because the OR gate would just leave it like this. But now when we hit it, it's going to work. And work it does. It allows us to still make a change when the other one is on. And that's what's so great about it. That's what makes that, like, really good, I guess, you know? It's pretty cool. I'll just move this keyboard up a little, just so you can still see everything. I'll just move this mouse. Like this. There we go. Just to get you a bit of a better view there. Just so you can see the hotbar and everything. So, and now when we unflick one, ta-da! So, no matter what you do, you're always going to have a change. So, no matter which lever you flick, no matter how many levers are previously flicked, you're always going to get a change. That's why it's important for redstone doors to use something like this. They don't have to use something like this. There's very different methods for very different things. You can have like combination locks, etc., etc., and you can have different ways of connecting it to the same circuit. This is just a simple combination door. I think if I flick this down, I think this was the no. What was the combination? So let's look at an output over here. So if we just this needs to be off. Now what's powering this? This is. There we are. And there we are. So there's your combination lock. Easy. You can make the exact same thing with buttons as well, because I used to wonder this before, because in the world's most secure safe house, to get in initially, you had a 9x9 grid of buttons like this. And I was wondering, how on earth did they make a combination that worked? And it did actually tell you combinations as well, so it told you how many you pressed out of how many that you needed as well, which was pretty cool. And I can only assume what it did was... What is this? Tile dummy hopping. Well, this is an X-ray block. This is literally an X-ray block. Yeah, okay, moving swiftly on. Look, you can just see right through. That's just... Wow. That happened. Actually, I'll quickly do a quick little explanation on why that happens. It's when a texture that is supposed to be solid, not a transparent block. So like a piston, when it pushes, turns into a transparent block. You see that little clipping that you get there at the top? If you just look at the top, you see that little clipping that you get where it turns invisible for like a split second? That's it transferring to a transparent block. Unless pistons are always transparent, I'm really not sure. Actually, there's an easy way to test that. Just quickly. So if we make a little redstone circuit out of this, and we have stairs. Now this is a common problem when you're doing redstone semi-vertically, and you want to place a block right here. It gets cut off. Yes, pistons are always transparent because redstone signal can pass right through them. How strange. But if we use this, you'll notice, despite it being literally transparent, so it should be a transparent block, when you place it here, it still blocks the redstone. That's because it acts as a fully solid block. So when a solid block is placed, say an observer, that's a solid block as far as I'm aware, the textures inside of the block disappear to save rendering. So when you're rendering stuff, you don't want every single block to render, you just want the front layer of blocks. So say with those grass blocks, if all of the dirt underneath decided to render as well, you would have a great, massive performance drop. So with a solid block, inside, the textures just don't do anything. Which means that you get transparency on the inside like this, but you're never able to see it because the textures on the outside cover it perfectly. But if we go inside of it, you'll notice, look, there we are. Same effect. Because the textures on the inside disappear to save rendering. But with a transparent block, it doesn't disappear. And there we are. There's your difference. And that's the difference between a transparent and a solid block. So this is a block that should be transparent, but it acts like it's a solid block, so you can see right through. Interesting. It's also the reason when you push certain blocks on your head, you get an X-ray effect. Interesting. So yeah, there we are. We've got like different piston extenders over here as well, so we've got a quad piston extender over here. And that works pretty flawlessly. You can see the reason why it works is because of two observers right here that let all of it retract. In fact, I'm going to quickly turn down the volume for the game a little. Just about there, that should be good. There we are. So yeah, that works. And it's just stuff like that, you know? I mean, obviously a triple piston extender is easy. This was my attempt at making a pointless lever. Doesn't work too well, does it? I can't even remember what I was trying to do. Oh yeah, this is a triple piston extender used inside of a door. Can't actually remember why this is open, but it is. But it works. Oh wait, this is what? Why? Okay. So, when this is active, we wanted it to bring a redstone signal around here, around the back, up here, up into here, and then do what? We wanted it to connect, didn't we? I see a much easier way to do this. Break all of that. And just have it connect anywhere. Just literally, like, just put a connection. Literally right here. Poof. Oh, look at that. Suddenly you've got a connection. Look at that. Whoa. And it's just the same as having a connection to other stuff. It doesn't connect to anything else weirdly. Ah, but there is a problem. It doesn't connect to this piston anymore. So there's your issue. Right, I understand why this became a little bit of a confusion area for me, but it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be a confusing thing. Just move everything back by one. Oh, right, there's a reason why that was there. there's a very good reason why that was there, actually. Let's just... bring this back by one. Delete all this. Then we'll just physically bring the door back by one. That's literally what we're doing. So now we're just going to physically do that. And we're going to do that, that. And here we are. This is literally what we're going to do. That's a 2 tick, that's a 3 tick. Here we are. And then from here, we're just gonna recreate this door. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we just want to grab the lamp from here. So we're just gonna grab a sea lantern, throw it away. And there we are. And then here we are. And this should still work. And now there we are. Look at that. Ah, right. Even more issues. Awesome. Right. Is there a way to just move this entire circuit back just by one? Just like this. I mean, yeah, it's easy enough. It's just a little bit annoying. That's all. There we are. And then we just connect it up like that. And then just cover the entire thing. From there to there. That's set. Wood. And there we are. We didn't need too much work right there, hey? Why? That's why. Hmm. Okay. Something is wrong. What if we do this one? Still doesn't work. Right. The question is why. So it comes into here. Put a photic delay on that, see if that helps. I feel like there was a delay on this. Like a 2 tick or something. Oh, we created a clock. Where at? Right, so now that we know that we've potentially created a clock, somehow, I really don't know how. Something's like bug powered or something, honestly. That's what it seems to be. So if we go into here, we'll check if anything's like weirdly powered or anything. Tell you what, we'll even move this away by 1 block, just to make sure that no weird wizardry is going on. Yeah. Of course this isn't ideal, but it shouldn't power anything anyway. Okay. What if we just do a 2 tick delay on that? Nope. Not enough. 3 tick. Yeah, the highest tick on that is 3 anyway. Nope. 4 tick. Again, no. But why? I'm gonna put a lever right here. We're just gonna figure out why. Too little on that. Let's take a look. Something, something, something. Put that there. And, oh, why? Why do this? Why must I do this? Put one like there. No, stop it, stop it, stop it. Then place the redstone back here with covers to make sure that nothing happens. And then do this. I can only assume this is the issue. Yeah. Try putting a 2 tick on that. Now, how small can this delay actually be? Hopefully a 3. And there it is. So if I break this redstone line, it should be absolutely no different. Ta-da! Also needed just a little bit of moving around. There we are. Now we don't even need this here. And we can just replace it. Like so. Using this, and then make a little cover. that. Well, that ain't bad at all. I mean, come on, tell me that's bad. Tell me that's terrible. Come on, tell me that's terrible. We also no longer need all this crap. Because I was using slabs before to try and help. But it really didn't help at all. In the end, so... And there we are. Now we have a working door. Oh, we don't. What did I change? What is wrong? Why? Why are you doing this? Why? What is actually wrong? Literally. I can't think of anything. It's gotta be like one more tick delay, but for what? It's always more, it's like literally on the tick. On the tick. That's so annoying. But why is it on the tick that it happens? Why is it that it takes that long for it to happen? Why? Why is it doing that? That's the reason, isn't it? Oh, that's how we make it block. Hang on a minute, there's got to be a loop somewhere for this to happen. It's been so long. Move on to here. How is this? Why is this line even getting powered in the first place? If we break this line, it stops. This shouldn't be getting powered in the slightest from anything. Literally nothing. Not one thing should be connected to this line. It makes no sense. Makes no sense for this to happen. Like, at all. In fact, I'll even try this. Hopefully it'll help. Boy. Wait a minute. We could just test this out. got to go back one. There's to be absolutely no interference. It's got to go back by one. Which, I mean, should be fine. It does hit this perfectly fine. But what doesn't happen perfectly fine is this retracting. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now, we don't need 4 ticks of layer on everything here, right? I would love to know what was making that happen. Literally, what? Oh my goodness, what? What? What on earth was making that happen? Literally. Literally. I can't comprehend what was making that happen. Either way, it's annoying. Right. Here we are. Back here. Works perfectly. Off, off, off. Oh wait, yes, this needs to be on for it to work. Because as soon as you destroy the lava... Oh boy, well that's interesting. Ooh, I don't know. It's just magic. It's absolutely magical. Diddly diddly diddly. So we can break these levers and nothing happens because that's how they're designed to go. We don't even need this line. What are we doing with our lives? So now we do need this lever to be flipped. Did I just want it for the symmetry? Is that literally all I wanted it for? Was it just like, yes, you know what? I want symmetry. I mean, I can do it. There we are, look. It's not an issue. I mean, honestly, that was... Actually, that didn't go to worse. That didn't go to worse at all. There we are. Now, we can have a lever on both sides. Yeah, so... Got this one. We can walk through. And then close it from the other side. Only problem is, if someone walks up to the base and then goes, you know what, I'm going to lock them in. It just goes like that. And then you... While this is already flicked. And then you try and get out. Nothing's gonna happen. If you leave it in flick, then you leave this flick, and there you go. And that's where the Zor gate comes into place, by the way. So if you want a Zor gate, that's why you're gonna want it. So then, if both levers flick, you're not stuck in there. Like, say if your friend knows where your base is and decides decides to place a really nice prank on you, and you don't know how to get out at that point, do you? Wait, did I use the same design for this? I did. Look at me go. Built. I've got like a whole little open floor plan down here where you can see it all. Look at me go, man. I was a smart little boy. Look at me. This was ages ago. I mean, I still have the patience for this stuff, but... Wow. Like, if we just place this, this should be easy enough. So I want this to be always like this, I want this to be like this, I want this to be like this. Now we're just going to try and test a full extension. So we want this to be like this, this to be like... Now we have a block here. That's pretty much a full retraction right there. We just need to do it one more through. Look at that. That's just how compact stuff can get here, man. You know what I mean? It just should be an L shape like that. Ah, needs to be one further out. Yeah, that's fine. Just go like this. This needs to be over here. So we're going to want... So as soon as this goes off, we're going to then want this to retract this one instantly. And then this one next. That's going to require a 2-tick delay. That's going to pull this one in. We're going to want this one to pull in on a 4-tick. And there we are. A full 3-piston extender, and that's how you do it. If you need the instructions, 0 ticks, 0 ticks, 2, 2, 4 for the first side. Then you want to go into a monostable circuit over here, and then over here you can see going around. And if you're facing the pistons here, you want 0 tick on the bottom piston. And then 2-tick, 4-tick. And that should give you a full extension and retraction. And probably one of the fastest that you can get. And in fact, I'm going to go to my door right now and go see if I can fix that up and make it a little bit neater and better and whatnot. This is just a box. What is the purpose? It's just a plain box that has nothing inside. What is the point in that? Right, here's the door. Let's just go inside and see if we can optimize it a little bit with the timings. 2, 4. I don't know why that works. I think I know why it was going a little bit weird before. Because we did a completely different and weird way of doing it. I don't know why we did it like that, but we did. It needs to be 1 tick, 1 tick, and it needs to have 3 in between, which is 2, 2, and 4, and that will give you a really fast retraction. So if we come back down over here, and go in here, 2, 2, 4. So we're going to want 2, 2, and then a 4, and then a 1 over here. And that should give us a really fast retraction to the point where we don't even need that. And now we can make it more compact anyway. So if we just... Look at how fast that is. That is a fast little thing right there. Now we don't even need this. Look, we can just cover this up. We can move this one further in for no reason, just for the sake of being compact. We can just follow our old little area here that we used to have. So, like this. Because of this, I'm going to quickly activate the lever on this side. And just see how far we can get the redstone signal to go before it will do anything. Yeah, about that. Yeah, here we go. So this is the last place it'll go. So we've got to just put a repeater here. Block right there. And there we are. Now when we retract, we get an almost super speedy retraction, but it doesn't happen for some reason. Everything should just be delayed by 1 tick. That's all it should be. But this goes again. Yeah, we get another run through this for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's looping back on itself, you know. Yeah, it's looping back on itself, but I don't know where. Wait, when this turns back on. Yes, that's it. Oh, golly gosh. What a 10 of events. I feel like I was going insane there. My goodness. So we need this torch to be just someplace else entirely. No great way to do that. Just bring it like this. And there we are. Look at that. How easy is that, please? And then we can just bring this back like this. Why did it take me so long to find that loop? My goodness. Right. Oh, man. There we go. Now it's slightly more compact, which means that we can technically even remove this entire face right here. In fact, just remove the entire face, just like this. You see here, this is all just fill-inable space. Except for my hair, but that is still completely fine to just fill in. There's definitely more compact ways to do this, but let's be real. Me, a couple of years ago, didn't care. What else? Me now is being a little bit weird. What is going on here? Oh, right. We just don't have a redstone signal connecting it. Right, let's quickly turn the lever off. And now we'll get a moment of truth. So, for the moment of truth, let's test it out. And the retraction does something weird. Why wouldn't it? You know what? Why wouldn't the retraction be weird on me? Why wouldn't it be? We're getting another run through again. Why is it happening? Coming back through? Where is it coming from now? So the torch goes off. It brings the signal through here. and then suddenly it's activating again. It's going back through here, and then activating a whole another time. But because the delay is so quick, it's not going through the monostable circuit and just creating a loop. Instead, it's just going through this part here once, and then just leaving it alone. Because that's what happens when it's so quick. I think I'm going to wrap it up for the stream for now, but nonetheless, this has been a pretty fun little episode here, and blow my neck, I don't understand what is happening here, though. I really don't. Do I have to, like, do this? Like, what is happening? I'll just make it completely separate if I must. Just have it like this. See if that helps. Nope. So this, right here. Yep. Just gonna open this up. Why? What difference does it make if we... Oh, right, that's the difference that it makes. Let's just have a lever right here. So it's going around here. It's coming through this block into here. It's going all the way down here, and then it's coming through right here and into here. Now, when this is powered, it's powering something. Open this up a little bit. Let's have a little look. Right. So why is this happening? So I'm gonna place this down. It goes duh. So it goes from here to here. So this is going through here. And is this connecting it somehow? Is this? There's only one way to find out, really, isn't there? I'm just gonna have to raise this up. Just hope and pray for the best. So that should, in theory, be perfectly fine. Ah, well, yeah, we need to place this down. And it is! So if we activate this, full extension, we get a full retraction as well. So this was interfering with this part of the circuit somehow. Yeah, so we should be fine to just go back to how it was. Like this. Yeah, like this. That should be fine. Well, how strange. But I mean, at least it's fixed now, eh? Why is this roof here? Must be part of the project from before. There we go. A little bit more cozy. Right. So if we just take a look here, let's see if anything's changed. So if we works perfectly. Ah, goodness me. Well, at least we solved that before I go off stream. So that's nice. Yes, right. We can finally just be happy. Ooh. Well, this has been my time, and I'll see you all next time on stream. I guess, you know, be fun. Might do a little bit of Carlson, see if I can show you the cheat table and whatnot that we made on stream last time. That'd be kind of fun. So I'll see you. I'm gonna quickly go onto my YouTube studio real quick, and then that way I can upload this to YouTube as like a VOD, and then we're all good to go. So here we go. There's the YouTube chat there. That was a little thing that I was gonna do, but it doesn't disappear after a certain amount of time like the Streamlabs chat, so I thought I'd just leave it off because I think it could get very annoying. Whereas now, it's still it like disappears as well, so it's better. Like, look, if we chat in the chat now, just give me a minute. It looks nice, basically. This was not a test stream, I've just realised. This was a full-on stream, and it was labelled test stream for the entire thing. Yeah, about that. It wasn't a test stream. It was a pretty normal stream. There we are. So we've just named the stream appropriately, and we should be fine now. So, look, if we say something inside of the chat like, test, and then wait a good couple of seconds just for it to show up. And there it is in the bottom right. Not as visible as what I'd like it to be, but hey, it's fine. I mean, I can move the chat up a little bit, actually. There we are. So yeah, perfect.